Hey, what's up guys? It's great to see you back from another video today, so let's get started. We have something to really talk about in today's forecast and the weather potential, alright? Because we have two hurricanes which are currently going on right now, which could go to Japan, actually, I think is maybe my potential for it to go near Japan, for a typhoon to happen over there. So let's get right into the forecast and see what's exactly going on first, alright? And understand. So, currently we have Hurricane Genevieve. I don't know how to say it. It's Hurricane Genevieve. And currently, Hurricane Genevieve is now turned into a hurricane right now from a tropical storm now, as this keeps storm surging. And now, currently, the maximum sustained winds are 155 miles per hour. We are seeing, like, a lot of winds now, which are up to, like, to 155 miles per hour and 135 knots, meaning what I mean by that, meaning we're, I think, going to see a Category 3 hurricane, big potential, so make sure to stay tuned on that. Category 3 hurricanes is when the Category 3 hurricanes are so extreme that they start to get real intense. Alright, and now the maximum sustained winds, like I said, 155 miles per hour and 135 knots. The swirling wind speeds, and this moving northwest, and it'll start, I think, maybe go to Japan, and Hurricane Fossil will also move northwest and may make landfall over South Japan for that potential, and then for two hurricane potentials could make two landfalls as this storm surges and goes northwest, and then this will make it into a landfall, and then this will make it as two hurricanes, leading it into a typhoon. So make sure you're staying weather aware over there, alright? So let's take a look at Hurricane Foster really quick. Currently, we have maximum sustained winds, which are 80 miles per hour. This is like a Category 2 hurricane or to a Category 1 hurricane, which is happening right now. Because now it started from Category 1 to a Category 2 hurricane right now. And the maximum sustained winds are 70 knots and 80 miles per hour. This is also moving northwest, about 12 knots and 14 miles per hour. And this will also, like I said, could maybe have a potential to make landfall over Japan, including Hurricane Genevieve. And this is moving at 14 miles per hour. This is moving at 13 miles per hour, and this is 11 knots, alright? So make sure to stay tuned over Japan as well for a tropical cyclone over there to form as into a typhoon over there, because there could be potential for a super typhoon over there for like a Category 5 hurricane maybe, as this keeps storm surging, because this starting to storm surge a little bit fast right now, even though it's slowly moving. But please make sure to stay safe in the high ocean seas if you're on like boats sailing in the high seas or on any cruise ships or any on vacation, because there could be dangerous storms over there with the swirling winds trying to make the boats wobble, and maybe could try sinking the ships by the extreme high waves. So please make sure you're staying safe over there, alright? And let's take a look at the Atlantic. And so look, as of right now, it may not, but I just said it's in my opinion, or like it's not really my opinion, but there is still maybe a potential. Only, like I said, it's just maybe a potential for a typhoon to occur in Japan. So currently, let's take a look. This is gonna storm surge as like towards to the very western side a little bit, and a little bit to the north. So please make sure you're staying weather aware for this full forecast, because this is the full forecast, which is going to happen for the next 7 days, alright, for this tropical storm potential. And this is happening near Mexico, but it's in the high seas. Alright, so right now, let's take a look at the severe weather outlook, alright, for the United States, alright? So currently, what we need to take a look at is we have an enhanced risk of severe weather, which is issued for the Great Lakes, including with the slight risk and marginal risk, alright? And Chicago is under that slight risk in the enhanced risk of severe weather. Most parts of Illinois are also under the enhanced risk of severe weather, including with the slight risk, mostly, and the marginal risk, which is extending a lot more than the slight risk and the enhanced risk. And we have another slight risk of severe weather, which is currently issued for like small parts of Kansas, mostly for Nebraska, and a lot, and for some parts of South Dakota is under that slight risk of severe weather, and including in that states for the marginal risk of severe weather as well. All right, let's take a look at the primary threat. Guess what? No tornado threat over here for that slight risk of severe weather, and near the Great Lakes for that enhanced risk of severe weather, there is no tornado threat much actually. It's an extremely low 2% chance. So just stay safe for tornadoes, but I'm just saying, all right, this is just an extremely low tornado chance for today. So let's take a look at the wind threat. It should be a primary threat. Yep, it is our primary threat actually. We have a 30% chance wind threat with the enhanced risk of severe weather, and which is issued near mostly for the Great Lakes, and for a lot of parts of Illinois is also under that, for Chicago as well is under that, most parts for the enhanced risk of severe weather with the 30% chance wind threat, and the intensity is a little bit high, so meaning we're gonna be a possible for these storms to reach up wind gusts up to 60 to 80 mile per hour, or maybe 100. So make sure you're staying weather tuned on that, and make sure you stay safe for that. And these severe thunderstorms are capable of producing large to very large hail as well. All right, we could talk about the big potential for hailstorms up to the size of golf ball sized hail, or maybe larger. So let's take a look at the hail threat. It remains like a 50% chance, but we still would see a potential. I just want to let you know, we might have a 30% chance wind threat, which they could issue, which is mostly the 15% chance, which is issued mostly for the Great Lakes, along with the 5% chance hail threat. But there will be a potential for a 30% chance hail threat, all right? So please make sure to stay weather aware for that weather update. All right, so that's all I need to say. Stay safe for the wind threat. That will be our primary threat for today. All right, so stay safe then. Bye.